opportunity for an interview this evening. Joe's uncle, and their friend Joe, right?
This is Bill.
This is Bill. Okay, so Bill.
I met Bill through our car club association several years ago, and I found out he was the dog handler over Vietnam about the same time I was there.
Wow.
And that's one little organization that a lot of people don't know about. And I always tell people, Bill, you got to sign the dog, and when you get to Vietnam, you go through what they call Baker Shake School. He had to spend time training with his dog. He had to eat and sleep with his dog. Him and his dog went out on field trips together. But not like today. When he came home, he had to leave his dog back to Vietnam. So when I met him and I got to talk to him, I realized he's the only guy I know that can bark in Vietnamese.
Wrong.
He yells that everywhere we go.
He knows it works. You know, he knows it makes people laugh.
Go ahead, bark for us.
We don't talk about that bark. That's all I got. Everything in Arabic sounds like a bark. You know, you know, follow my orders, sir. Yeah. Yeah, great. I love that. They say true heroes. They say that you might look like a moonshiner, but they like you. Yeah. They say thank you for your service, gentlemen.
I better hide my old shirt there.
Yeah, oh, you're all right. You're all right. Sylvia says every veteran is a hero. Love the vest and the patches. They say true heroes. I'm seeing American flags all across the screen. Thank you all. Hey, if you guys have a question, pop it in the chat. I'm sure you voted. Right, I know I voted.
Oh, yeah.
Right? What was on your mind when you did vote? What was the biggest issue that was on your mind when you went in to mail in that ballot or when you were in that ballot box?
We need to get America back.
Yes, sir.
Plain and simple. We need it back. We can't keep going the way we've been going. You know, I want a better America for my kids.
That's right.
My grandkids. And where we're going headed right now, it's terrible.
And the first shots that we fired was at the voting booth.
Right.
I didn't hear what you said. Sorry, I had these
The
gentlemen.
first shots fired are at the voting booth.
That's right. Yeah, that's really well said. First shots fired in a voting booth and by voters, and that's how we get the word out.
I'm sure the polls are closed now. Just have to wait and see.
That's right. They're getting information in from all the East Coast right now, right? And so they were like 4% counted about 30 minutes ago. So it's gonna be a while, but there's certain districts that are going to give us an indication. District 7 in Virginia will give us an indication of how things are going. They think people who know more than me, study this. What would you tell Americans? How can we make our country better? How can we get our country back? What have we lost?
First, we need politicians that have God in their heart.
That's right.
That have God, family, country. Those are the most important things. With God as our foundation, we can overcome anything. Because when God led them through the promised land, the odds were against them. They made it, right? We was a small country where there was only 13 colonies. We went up against the biggest country in the world.
That's right.
The most powerful.
Superpower.
But we came here for freedom of religion for God, and guess what? We defeated that country.
That's right.
And that's the only way we're gonna
That's right.
win this stuff.
Did any of y'all have family members who fought in the Revolutionary War?
Probably.
Yeah, and then all the right. I think we've probably been in war every year, but one or two. But I know I do. I know my family helps fight.
This is a friend of ours. This is Fred.
Nice to meet you, sir. John. Nice to meet you. I'm Xray Vision online. I'm Patriot Xray Vision, and we're just talking Marine vet. We're just talking to other veterans, trying to get some knowledge. I think he is. How long have you known this gentleman?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fred fought in the Civil War.
Oh yeah. Okay. I can tell. You still have the shiny buttons. He's got the Civil War buttons. 10-4. 10-4. Now, what was hardtack really like? Was it? See, I can't talk trash. They'll gang up on me with my ass. Yeah, I get dragged behind a semi truck or put in a cattle hauler or something.
And then
Yes, sir.
Along with my story, several years ago, I went to the VA to get some help.
Yeah.
And I was turned down. And for years, I had nothing to do with the VA, with the Army,
Right.
with anybody.
Yeah.
And then my wife talked me on coming up here to Veterans Week.
Yes, sir.
And I ran across this gentleman right here. Come here. His name is Ronnie.
Okay.
And I had fun with him. My name is IE and his is EY.
It's two Ronnies. Hey, I'm John. Yeah, nice to meet you, sir. Nice to meet
This
you.
gentleman right here grabbed a counselor and said, I want you to talk to this guy. He brought him over to me. And that counselor took me out here in this parking lot for 2.5 hours. He was trying to convince me I needed to go back to the veterans through a organization, whether it be DAV or VFW.
So you have like an advocate when you're trying to work through that, sure. Because it's a terrible system to try to navigate without help. It's really tough.
And he pulled out a cell phone and he called the colonel down in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Because of him, I went bad. It took 2.5 years. But I had 5 bypass. My feet got cut so bad. When I got better back out one time, I have no nerves in the bottom of my feet. It took 2.5 years for them to realize that I got diabetes now, I got everything related to Agent Orange. And because of him, I'm 100% disabled today. And that means a lot to me.
That's an incredibly powerful testimony. That story, that's
So
incredibly moving and
there's
powerful.
other veterans out there that feel the same way with me. By guy, just hang it up, go out.
That's it.
Find a counselor. You know.
That's very good advice.
And some of them say, "Well, look, I was in supplies. I was never shot at. In fact, you still when Uncle Sam called, you answered the
Tell
call.
him, yes, sir.
And you deserve it. And don't waste your life."
Right.
Ow!
Thank you.
You know, I wish I heard that from you 10 years ago, not 20 years ago, 2005 was my deployment. And more younger veterans need to hear that, guys. If you watch this, I know some vets are on here. I know I have Army vets, I have Navy, Air Force vets. I know I have DOD people on this. Guys, it's totally cool. It's healthy and it's appropriate and it's a good and the right thing.
We're all good.
That's right.
And it's there
That's right.
for you.
You hear that?
Is it 8 o'clock right now? Every night they sing the national anthem at 9 o'clock Eastern in solidarity with the political prisoners from J6. Some of the guys who are being held without like any charges, they don't have a court date. You know what I mean? Their lawyers can't get to them. And so we have patriots who go and sing the national anthem.
I promise. All right, here we go. We're ready. Here's another little spiritual tune for you.
Let me see what time it is. 8 minutes? Okay, 10 for. 10 for.
It's just getting close.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for the heads up. That's Jasmine.
Yep.
That's Jasmine right there, everybody. Jasmine and Mary Beth.